The elderly madam had just turned her head when she was startled to see a little girl running behind the car, chasing it relentlessly. Looking closer, she noticed the girl looked very much like her grandson. She immediately told the driver to stop. As soon as the elderly madam stepped out of the car, before she could take a good look, the little girl darted forward like a swallow returning to its nest and tightly hugged the CEO's leg, her eyes shining with hope as she called out, "Daddy!" The CEO's face instantly darkened. Instinctively, he pushed the girl away, as if she were something burning hot. His voice was cold and firm as he told her she had mistaken him for someone else. He had no children. Deep down, he was certain of this, knowing he had always kept himself clean and never been involved with any woman. But the elderly madam did not overlook this detail so easily. She stepped forward, her gaze moving back and forth between the little girl's face and her grandson's. The more she looked, the more she felt the child resembled the CEO when he was young. Kneeling down, she gently asked the little girl, "Who told you to come find your father?" The girl's eyes reddened slightly with grievance as she answered, then handed over an old, rustic ring. The moment the CEO took the ring, it felt like a lightning bolt struck him. Memories of that chaotic, frenzied night 6 years ago came flooding back. Back then, the CEO had no interest in romance, but the elderly madam, eager for a grandchild, often arranged for beautiful women to be around him only to be coldly rejected each time. One day, the hotel manager, unable to report success to the madam, became anxious. By chance, he met a girl working part-time at the hotel to support herself. She was innocent and pure, her eyes as clear as a mountain spring. On impulse, the manager tricked her into delivering wine to the CEO's private suite. The CEO, unguarded, pushed the door open and suddenly, like a beast losing control, pulled the girl into his arms. At that moment, the usually restrained CEO seemed possessed by a demon, and in a haze of lost reason, he forcibly took the innocent girl. Afterwards, he assumed she was just another arrangement from his grandmother. Coldly tidying himself, he asked how much money she wanted. Shocked and frightened, the girl's eyes welled with tears as she insisted she wanted nothing. Before she could finish, he impatiently interrupted, tossed her a ring, and told her to take it to his butler for a large payment, then left without looking back. What he never imagined was that this reckless encounter would leave the girl pregnant. Her life soon descended into darkness. Her selfish mother, tempted by a small bride price, tried to marry her off to an old bachelor in the village. Desperate, the girl pinned all her hopes on the father of the child she had never met. Finding a magazine with the CEO's photo, she tearfully instructed her daughter to find him. Holding on to this one hope, the little girl boarded a bus to the capital, but she only had 10 yuan, far short of the 100 yuan fare. When the conductor found out, he roughly grabbed her arm and ordered her off the bus. The little girl clung to the seat, crying and begging, saying, "My father is the richest man in the capital. When I arrive, he will pay you." The passengers burst